Question 643. The following statements are true about VA loans, except A. A veteran's VA loan is assumable only by another veteran. B. A veteran's particular guaranteed loan amount is called her entitlement. C. A veteran's guarantee rights are reinstated if he sells the property with the VA loan, then repays the loan in full from the proceeds of the sale. D. VA underwriters rely on the debt-to-income ratio to assess if a veteran meets qualifying standards for a loan. Correct answer is A. A veteran's VA loan is assumable only by another veteran. If a non-veteran assumes a VA loan, the original owner remains responsible for the loan in the event of bankruptcy or foreclosure. But if the new buyer is a veteran, they can transfer their VA status to the seller so that the seller can be cleared to purchase another home, using the VA status. Question 644. A Florida resident who is the owner of property in California dies while vacationing in New York. Where will the property be probated? A. New York. B. California. C. Florida. D. None of the above. Correct answer is B. California. Property is generally probated in the state where it is located regardless of the owner's legal residence or place of death. Question 645. Which of the following is responsible for periodic inspections of an apartment building? A. Tenant. B. Owner. C. Maintenance chief. D. Property manager. Correct answer is D. Property manager. It is one of the primary responsibilities of the property manager to regularly inspect the property for upkeep and maintenance. Question 646. When a written instrument signed by a person names someone else to act legally for him, that named person is called A. Sub-agent. B. Licensee. C. Attorney in fact. D. Paralegal. Correct answer is C. Attorney in fact. The signed, written instrument naming the attorney in fact is called a power of attorney. Question 647. If a property seller asked his broker about the religious background of a potential purchaser, the broker A. should provide the seller with the requested information, as long as he also warns the seller that it cannot be used to discriminate against the buyer, that the information may not be used to discriminate against the buyer. B. must refuse to provide the requested information. C. should ask the buyer's broker for permission to reveal that information to the seller. D. it is the broker's duty to the seller to reveal all material facts such as the buyer's religion. Correct answer is B. must refuse to provide the requested information. For a broker to give out such information to a client regarding a buyer's religion is a clear violation of the California Fair Housing Act, aka the Rumford Act. Such information is not a material fact by any means. Question 648. Which institution originated as a federal agency in 1938 with the purpose of providing a secondary market for FHA-insured loans? A. Freddie Mac. B. Fannie Mae. C. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. D. Bureau of Real Estate. Correct answer is B. Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae was later restructured as a private corporation, commissioned by the federal government. It is also called a government-sponsored enterprise, GSE. Question 649. A listing contract establishes a fiduciary relationship between the broker and blank. A. Seller. B. Buyer. C. Seller and buyer. D. Seller, buyer, and broker's agent. Correct answer is A. Seller. A listing involves the broker and seller, with the broker in a fiduciary relationship to the seller. Question 650. The parallel boards used to support the load of the floor and ceiling are called A. Studs. B. Joists. C. Sole plates. D. Exterior sheathing. Correct answer is B. Joists. Dry lumber for the boards is considered superior to green lumber, since it is less prone to warping. Question 651. A grant deed contains blank. A. contains the word grant in its conveyance. B. contains a guarantee that the property title has not been conveyed to anyone else. C. Contains a guarantee that there are no hidden encumbrances on the property. D. All of the above. Correct answer is D. All of the above. The grantor also conveys to the grantee any rights he might acquire to the property after conveying it to the grantee, termed as after-acquired title. The grant deed is the only form of deed that conveys an after-acquired title. Question 652. The maximum duration of a farm-related lease is A. 10 years, B. 25 years, C. 51 years, D. There is no maximum limit. Correct answer is C. 51 years. No lease or grant of land for agricultural or horticultural purposes is valid for a longer period than 51 years. CA Civil Code Section 717. Question 653. A promissory note that requires interest payments only through the note's term is called A. Straight note, B. Amortized note, C. Short-term note, D. Adjustable rate mortgage. Correct answer is A. Straight note, with just interest payments being made throughout the term. This results in the principal being paid in a lump sum upon the loan's maturity. Question 654. Emblements are A. Real property that grows on the land of the property owner, B. Personal property of the person who grew them, C. Real property that is tended by a group of people, such as a community garden, D. None of the above. Correct answer is D. None of the above. Annual crops such as corn and tomatoes are termed emblements, categorized as the personal property of the grower. Trees and grass do not require annual planting, and so are real property belonging to the property owner.